Welcome back to the 224 podcast on YouTube. I'm Jay, and I'm here in the studio giving y'all another video. And this time we got to talk about something a little bit more serious, because we've been telling y'all niggas, look out for the do-low twist. Now that's some Geechee shit. If you got anybody in your family from South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia area, you know what I mean? You know what the do-low twist is. The government has created a Disinformation Governance Board. And I'm here to tell you, that is an attack on free speech. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can't tell me any different. A Disinformation Governance Board? So you got White House press secretary saying that the board won't be some kind of partisan, political type of board. It's going to be nonpartisan. It's going to be apolitical. It's going to be above all of the shit that none of them are above, that no one person is above. I mean, you had the director of it coming on social media singing a song, some weirdo ass song to reveal this Orwellian style board. And it's like, how the fuck did we get here? I just want to ask that question. How did we get here? Like, I can see where we're going, but how the fuck did we get here? How did we let it get here? I mean, to me, this shit seems like what they'll do at first is they'll point out the bad shit, right? They'll point out like the shit that, okay, everybody, okay, okay. But when it comes to their political rivals, and trust me, this is a board created by the Biden administration. They have political rivals. They're going to look at that shit and say, that's borderline now. And then 2 years from now, they'll say, because it kept happening, you kept getting to the line, we're going to say it's over the line now. So it's going to be a small incremental step of this is what crosses the line or not. This is why this board has been created. It's been created to control what we say on social media. That is, and on the internet too. That's what this board has been created for. Do you honestly believe that they like motherfuckers like Elon Musk or any other billionaire buying an entire platform and allowing niggas to say the shit that they've been wanting to say? Come on, bro. That's not how that works. They want total and utter control of the way you think, the way you speak, the way you move, all of it. This shit is starting to get just a little too scary for me. Just think about this for a second. It wasn't so long ago when they came out with this MDM shit, misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, where they can literally point out what they perceive as misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation and say, because of that information, you are a fucking terrorist. Just think, you could be saying something like, hey, this particular virus that caused a global pandemic was not caused by animals fucking in a wet market. It was caused by a leak at a laboratory that bared the same name as that virus that caused a global pandemic. Doesn't that make more sense? Wrong, motherfuckers. That is disinformation. That is misinformation. That is malinformation. And now you are a fucking terrorist. That's the point I'm trying to make. They'll come out and say, oh, we're this, again, nonpartisan. We're apolitical. It's just us trying to save everyone. Wrong. You should allow the people on the platforms to call out what's real and what's bullshit. Why make an entire board of the government to control what's disinformation? Don't you think, as adults, as reasonable, logical citizens in this country, that we can point out what's real and what's not? Do we need daddy to come save us every time we jump on social media to sift through all the shit to say, hey, that's the real information and that's the bullshit information. Don't worry, I have you. Oh, you're such a pretty little baby. You don't understand what's going on out here in this social media world, but don't worry, I'll protect you. Daddy has you. No, I don't need that. I don't need you to govern what the fuck is the information, because I know you motherfuckers have a track record of controlling and disseminating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation yourselves. I mean, we could just go through a long laundry list of shit. COINTELPRO, the war on drugs, the Tuskegee experiments, Jim Crow. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on with disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation that this government has participated in. Where was the governance board for them? See, this is just an attempt to control what the fuck you say and think. And it should not be like this. You should allow the people to control and disseminate the information they've been given. But I could be wrong. You could think, hey, we want this government to go through. I feel safer if the government goes through my shit and they get on social media and they sift through the information and they protect me, because that's what the government should do. It should protect me. If you think that way, that's on you. But when they start moving the goalposts, when they start moving that line on what's information and what's disinformation, malinformation, and misinformation, and it starts to get to a point where now you're in the crosshairs, don't say I ain't warn you. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. While you're there, like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to get updates on when we drop new content. Make sure you follow us on social media, all our platforms. We're on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you follow us. It's at the 224 Podcast. Until next time, family, this is Jay. Peace.